All right. Hello. Welcome to the podcast Trash Talk. We're gonna talk sports, NBA, of course. So we're gonna start off with a season preview. If y'all want, y'all can say your names. If not, y'all can just start off. We're gonna start from that side of the room and begin.
_ King Breezy 6 Instagram. Follow me.
Make sure y'all like all his picks. Anyway, we got the season preview. We're gonna start off with. We're gonna just say our playoff teams 1 through 8. We have 1 through 8.
Yeah, where you at?
Damn, I ain't really.
So start with the East, and then
start with the
everybody
East.
start with the East, and then we go to the West. How about that?
Yeah, I'll do East first. I say coming up in the rear.
No order, just say your 8.
I got Charlotte. I got Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
I got Cleveland, Boston, whatever. Let's do it like that. Wizards, Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
One more. Should I do? I'm gonna do Philadelphia, man. I'm gonna really go with Philadelphia. That's a wild horse for me. But
All that matter to me, I think, is gonna be Cleveland, Washington, Boston, Philly, and Toronto.
That's
I don't got
4
8.
teams.
I don't got 8.
We got
That's all I think.
16 teams in the East.
I think I'll take.
But that's all I
He
think.
was going in order, but you didn't hit up our go.
I
Because
think
they can see us.
I think I'll take out. I'll agree with that list, but I'll take the Heat out.
Oh, I'll put Milwaukee too.
I'll take the Heat out and put the Knicks.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I agree. I got the Knicks making the playoffs too.
The Knicks making the playoffs.
I got the Knicks. I got Cleveland,
Okay.
Toronto, Washington, Boston, Philly.
This is going to be like saying this.
Detroit.
Goonie Goonberg.
Okay.
Detroit.
IG.
Detroit. That's
Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody.
We all saying Philly, like Philly gonna be.
Listen, the folks at home want to hear about the teams.
New York and who's that? Did I say New York already?
You said New York. That was one of your first talks.
I'm just trying to make sure I had 8. I had Cleveland, Boston, Atlanta, Washington, Milwaukee, the Knicks, the Sixers,
One more.
and Charlotte.
Charlotte.
I give Charlotte Dave. Charlotte by 8.
Charlotte. I had Charlotte.
Let's go to the West. Let's see what y'all got.
Time. We could.
You want to discuss?
Yeah,
Discuss. Hey, go ahead.
We're not going to discuss all 8 teams. Let's just discuss.
We know who's going to be at the end of the mountain. We want to discuss the.
We can talk about the ones who,
despite injury,
let's talk about the ones who got a good chance. Let's talk about the ones who got a good chance of making the playoffs.
Yes.
Ones who got a good chance of making the playoffs. So Philly, first off, they got some good picks. They have to stay healthy though, for sure.
Yeah,
Joel Embiid is a big piece. He's turned into a star, but he has to be on the court. You know what I'm saying? Ben Simmons, he's a really good player. He's got good vision. He's fast. He's tall. He can play multiple positions. He's a point guard.
I feel like they should use Jahlil Okafor. That's like a secret piece. They should use Jahlil Okafor.
Yeah, but Jahlil Okafor's going to slow down there. He's going to slow down there.
Sometimes you need to slow down and keep sometimes you got to slow down if you're playing too fast.
That's what Joel Embiid's for.
So Philadelphia.
Nah, but Joel Okafor got the better post.
Philadelphia is your dark horse coming out the East, or
that's my
not coming out.
When you say coming out, better be the Knicks.
When you say coming out,
not coming out.
You mean making the playoffs?
It's
Philly and New York. Those are my 2 dark horses making the playoffs this year.
Actually,
who did you take out
Miami
the playoffs
New York?
to put
I'll do Miami.
Okay.
I took Miami out.
I gotta go with Milwaukee.
That's your dark horse to go to the conference finals? Or you mean
the conference?
No, you mean to make the playoffs? Milwaukee made it last year. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
No, dark horse is like
who you
gonna be impressed by making it.
Nah, dark horse is definitely.
They made it last year.
That's one of the top. That's going.
That's what I'm saying. They made it last. That's what I'm saying. Like saying Philly and New York, they didn't make it last year. Milwaukee. It's supposed to. They made it last year, so they like. You know what I'm saying?
Dark horse for sure is the Wizards.
I think if Milwaukee make it, they could beat Boston.
The Wizards is my team.
The
Wizards is my Eastern Conference.
The Wizards is my dark horse. Yo.
I think that if they go to the conference finals, they will give Cleveland a very good series.
I have nobody beating Cleveland.
They won't.
Despite injury.
I do have Washington in the conference finals with Cleveland, but. I don't think it's going to be a competition. I think
it's going to be a competition. How much games will they win?
I think Boston will give Cleveland more of a fight.
Without
going, yes.
No. So why would the Wizards make it to the conference finals?
No, that's why I have making it.
I think John Wall's ready to take that step.
I think he is too.
I think,
because that's been his knock all these years, especially last year.
Definitely a top 10 player.
And then 2 years ago he got hurt.
I think he was really consistent in the playoffs last year. There were moments where it was like, for instance, the Hawks series. They should have beat them at least 4-1.
You remember that he was hurt.
They gave away games.
He did get hurt. His hand was hurt. And
No, I'm not
last
talking
year.
about
Last year he got hurt. The
He
year
missed
before
one full game with his hand last year.
The year before that he got hurt. It was the year before that.
Yeah,
But he broke.
I'm talking about last year. Like
last year he wasn't hurt.
But I just feel
they should
like
have closed him out. I'm not saying it's all on him. Beal was inconsistent too.
I feel like with Washington, you already know where it's coming from. It's either Wall or Beal. Like a team like Boston,
but you got Otto Porter outside to show up.
You got
in
that
the playoffs.
And you got Oubre starting to play better. You have
got some players.
It depends. Like I said, they got 80.
Otto Porter led the league in 3-point percentage last year. Out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
he got paid for it.
They have some like Scott Brooks is doing kind of what he did with the Thunder. Like they got the two main players, but you have I think he has better role players in this situation.
So who you think is going to be the remaining 4 teams in the East this year?
The remaining 4 teams?
KP
Cleveland, Boston, Washington, and Milwaukee.
Ooh, over Toronto?
Yeah, over Toronto.
I can see that.
I give Milwaukee over. I think Toronto's overrated. That's just my.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're a regular season. They're a regular season team. They're gonna be seated where they're seated based off being a regular season.
I think that
they finally got over the hump. They finally got over the hump when they beat
Dwayne Wade
and Miami Heat. Other than that,
yeah. But you can say they had easy road. You can say they had easy road to
because when they played that old Brooklyn team, they lost to Brooklyn. This is basically the same team. They lost to Brooklyn, and it was Darren Williams, Paul Pierce.
You're not gonna win first. You're not gonna win with somebody like your star. Like DeRozan is a great player, but at the same time, he can't shoot.
He plays one side. And he plays one side of the ball. He doesn't play defense either.
But he doesn't stretch the floor. He's not like a monster offensive player. He can get you 30, but it's gonna be.
But who else besides
those?
And then Kyle Lowry, you don't know what you get from him.
But besides the great freak, who else you got in Milwaukee? That you can rely on.
Chris Middleton.
You can rely on.
Played decent in the
Brogdon too.
Chris Middleton played decent in the playoffs.
And big moments, you believe these
Chris
guys.
Middleton played good last year for them.
I believe that because they're young and they're growing and Jason Kidd's their coach, that the upside is better for them.
I think
in comparison to the Raptors.
Like I said,
they're still holding out hope for Jabari Parker coming back too.
If they had a healthy Jabari Parker,
I feel like
they're holding out hope for him to come back in the middle
of the year. They still have players though. They lost Gordon Hayward. They still have players.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I think
Jaylen Brown might break out now.
Horford's still there.
Jaylen Brown might break out.
I've been told y'all about him.
Jaylen Brown, he had a good game. He had 2 good games this so far. 2 games back-to-back good games. He might break out.
You still got Rozier.
Don't make your hot take. If you don't think he's going to be good, what you saying? You don't think he'll be good?
You still got the twin to come back. He didn't play.
You stay with your mouth closed when it's on camera. What do you got to say about that?
No, I believe it's going to come down to Washington and Cleveland or Boston.
That was the question. Okay, well, that's either or. That's a good.
Like I said,
and if I had to pick one, I'm going with the superstar Kyrie Irving and the Celtics to meet the Cavaliers.
I got Washington. I think Washington.
Playoffs come down to superstars.
You're right, and you don't think that. I think John Wall is better than Kyrie. In my opinion. So who's to say?
Defensively, yeah. Offensively, no.
Okay, well, offensively, Kyrie averages 5 assists. John Wall averages 10. That's double. So what's the offense?
Yeah, but it comes down to when you need that
what's
bucket.
The score? What's Kyrie's scoring average?
Who's been in that big moment?
Yeah, but
John scoring average is the same.
We'll see. This is going to be Kyrie's first year where we're going to be able to hold him down.
Like I said, this is the so all right. So
this is the first year by itself.
Because put it like this. Last year
what happened with Kyrie by himself?
Last year that game, quote unquote, game of the year. Cleveland at Washington. Big ass game on Monday night. Things
for Washington.
But it was a big game as far as like the way the game was going.
For Washington.
It was lit.
It was a big game for both teams.
LeBron hit that. LeBron put it into overtime. He fouled out. Okay. Washington was happy, like, oh, we got this now. Kyrie and Kevin Love turned up.
Yeah,
exactly.
Kyrie mostly.
Just like
they still won.
That
was your chance.
Random thought. I think this is.
That was your chance.
I think this is Kevin Love year to break out in Cleveland because he's the number 2 option.
They said that.
So I feel like he should break out.
Like that.
Yeah, they said they was going to get.
Where it was their chance to take it.
He's going to have more shots opportunity because now he's the second best player on the team. So this should be his time.
Do you believe Dwayne Wade was a good pickup for Cleveland?
Dwayne Wade, yeah.
Why?
Because he still knows how to play, and he's a veteran.
You
need that veteran presence around there, especially someone like a Wade.
And you have somebody who plays good with LeBron.
Yeah, he plays good with LeBron.
LeBron's comfortable.
Do you think at this age he can still guard the 2 guards?
What 2 guards?
A couple of good defensive plays.
You know what? At this age, not having to be Dwayne Wade in Miami. Yeah, he can do.
So let's say
specialized stuff, just like Jason Kidd did.
It come down to Washington. Who would you put him on, Bill or you think he can shut down Bill?
He don't got to shut him down. He was down.
But he can just make him work for his points.
He don't got to shut him down. He just got to make him work.
He's not going to shut down Bradley Beal, but you make him.
And you don't have to. With with having Derrick Rose, you
Plus-
can put Derrick Rose
plus-
with John Wall.
So you
Plus
think
you got a
you believe
situation
Derrick Rose is
where-
better than Dwayne Wade right now?
What are you talking about? Because he could guard John Wall? Why would you? John Wall's arguably
No,
the talking about John Wall's arguably the fastest player in the league right now. What are you talking about?
What does that mean?
Why would you? Dwayne Wade's old. Why would you put him? He's arguably the fastest player in the league right now. Why would you do that? That doesn't make sense. That just makes no sense matchup wise at all. And then you have people for that. This is what you have the JRs for, the Iman Shumpert.
Plus Wade
You have
can
people
make
for that.
what's his name Beal work too.
So you don't think Dwayne Wade should go to the bench?
Nah.
For what?
Like I
He should go
told
to
you
the bench.
before.
I think they should start Cal Korver because
No. He's a horrible.
Nah.
Who can he guard? Who he? So you're playing.
Kyle Korver.
You play Cal Korver. You put Cal Korver on Bradley Beal and John Wall.
you're playing Cal Korver in the lineup with people who's looking to score. He can't create his own shot. Yeah, I don't feel like they put
But he's gonna play with LeBron regardless.
No,
He's gonna play with
They're
LeBron.
not running him with Bron though.
He's
why
gonna run with
you
LeBron.
don't think Wade is a good playmaker?
Dwayne Wade is a good playmaker.
Okay, so why can't he run with Korver when they put him to the bench?
Defensively, he's a liability.
Kyle Korver
Dwayne Wade.
and Kyle Korver. If you're gonna say Dwayne
Wade is a better
if you're
defender
gonna
than
sit here and say
Kyle
Dwayne Wade, you better bring up Kyle
Dwayne Wade
Korver
is
as
a
a
better
better
defender.
Dwayne
defender.
Wade got blocks the other night.
Who could
Two blocks in the clutch.
He still blocks big men.
At this point, who
As a
could give
guard.
him more points?
I think it's the same. I think the same. I think the same.
Sometimes if Korver's not hitting his
He
he's not getting
just said that Kyle Korver
Yeah,
can't
I'll
make
say
his own
Wade.
shot. Dwayne Wade can still make his own
Yeah,
shot. You're bugging.
Kyle Korver, if he's missing shots, it's a wrap.
If Cal Korver misses his shot, it's a wrap for it.
What if
For
you
him being on the
not-
court,
if you
he's
run
not-
out
if
on
he's
Kyle
not scoring-
Korver, he can't put the ball on the floor. He's
If he's not
done.
shooting,
He's a message.
So what happens when Isaiah Thomas comes back?
I don't know. Me personally,
Rose is
I
going
think
to the bench.
Isaiah Thomas.
How you gonna put Derrick Rose? You
I
gotta put
don't-
Dwayne Wade on the bench.
I don't think
Rose is going to the
know.
bench.
Dwayne Wade has to go.
I don't think Isaiah.
I guarantee you, before the season is over, Dwayne Wade goes to the bench.
How are you? My thing is.
I guarantee that.
My thing is.
They're gonna switch up the lineup.
Before we get into the West preview,
They're gonna switch it up.
I just want to know everybody's opinion on this. I feel like Isaiah Thomas.
Don't say overrated.
No. Makes them a liability versus Golden State. Because versus Golden State, you had Kyrie Irving that can give. He can guard Steph Curry and he can give Steph Curry the business.
Okay.
Now you have Isaiah Thomas. He can give the business, but he can't guard Steph Curry.
Nah, but
He can't.
if you look at
Where
Boston,
are you hiding? Where are you hiding Isaiah Thomas?
You look at the last 2 years. Boston's beating the Warriors. The last 2 years.
Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder. You don't have an Avery Bradley.
Where
in
did
Cleveland.
Jay Crowder go?
Oh, you don't have an Avery Bradley.
Where did
Isaiah
Jay
Thomas
Crowder
was in
go?
those games.
Cleveland
though.
went to Cleveland.
But Avery, you just like you. But
Isaiah Thomas in the game, though.
But Jay. But listen, what I'm saying.
They Crowder's
You
gonna
don't
be
have an
holding a small
Avery
forward.
Bradley next to him.
They weren't switching. They were fighting over picks.
You're not having. I'm
All
telling
three of them
you, it's a different. Cleveland doesn't have Avery Bradley.
But
in the lineup.
the key to beating Golden State is not shutting them down. It's scoring
It's making
more
them
points.
work. It's
You're
making
not
them
gonna.
work.
You're not gonna.
No.
You're
That's
not
not the key.
You're not gonna
That's
do
not
that.
You're not gonna
the
outscore them.
You gotta
They're not
defend.
gonna
You gotta
do that.
defend them
No,
to a
it's
certain
making them
extent. You gotta
work.
defend them to a certain
You
extent.
can't stop them
No,
defensively.
did you see what happened in Houston?
How many
Nah,
dudes
you
you
got-
see in that game?
No,
Nah,
I'm
you
talking
gotta
about in the
make them
end of the game. They was defending the Golden State
Don't
Warriors.
forget
Yeah, but-
Draymond left the game.
Yeah, but
Okay,
Houston
don't forget Chris Paul.
Yeah,
At
but
the end.
Houston
What are we
was
talking
And
about?
no,
But let's not sidetrack.
and
What are we talking about?
and don't forget
They
Steph
went
Curry
back to
played
that.
terrible.
Houston was making
The
them
Chris
work.
Paul
though.
thing is a bad example because
You
they
have
went
to-
on a run without Chris Paul. That's a bad
No,
example.
you have to.
But we can go to the West.
You have to
Let's
cook
go
them.
West.
You have to make them work.
Exactly.
When Kyrie went off on them in that game 5
But
in
you
the
think
finals,
Isaiah Thomas is gonna go off the same way that
he could.
He's
That-
very
He
capable
scored the
of
most.
that.
and Kyrie Irving?
He was the highest four-quarter scorer last
He's
year.
not as gifted as Kyrie
He
offensively.
scored
I
the
don't
most
see it.
four-quarter
But he-
points
but
last
he
year.
still can give you buckets.
I don't see it. I don't see him giving you the Kyrie Irving effect. I don't think so. I think it was based on the system. I think it's based on the system that they had in
Here we go.
Boston.
That what?
Here we go.
That's why he got what he got. They had you put. Think about Boston team last year. They had him. He was the main slasher. Everybody else was at the 3-point line. So they give him a pick and roll, and then Al Horford is drawing your big man out. So there's nobody there
Why is
defending
Al
him
Horford drawing you?
because he's shooting threes.
Because he can shoot threes.
And what does Kevin Love do?
All right, but now if you have Tristan Thompson on the floor,
But you're
Tristan
not playing
Thompson doesn't
Tristan Thompson on the bench. You're not playing him at the same time.
He's going
how
to-
you know that?
Nah,
you don't know
Tristan
that. You can't
Thompson's
predict that. They,
As of right now, Tristan
you
Thompson.
can't. Isaiah Thompson's not there, so as of right
But
now,
I'm
it's
saying,
nothing.
but yeah, but I'm
we don't
saying
know when he
they
comes back. We
already,
don't
they
know.
already. Why do you think they move Love to the center? They're not
But to
playing the play.
rebuttal
They're not playing
rebuttal
the
that,
tops
but to
together.
rebuttal that, Tristan Thompson's always been there. He's always been in the lineup though.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. You
But-
can't say that. You
but
can't say
I
that
don't
they're
think
not going
they're
to
gonna
take
change
him
that
out.
now
You can't
just
say they're not
because
going to
they
play him
picked
no
up
more.
If they wasn't going to do that, why move him to the bench?
Because they have to. Isaiah Thompson's not there, so we don't know what their official roster's going to be.
Isaiah
I think they're trying stuff out, to be honest.
Whether Isaiah is there or not, Tristan and Love are not gods. So Isaiah not there has nothing to do with their line.
So why you just said Isaiah's not going to play with Tristan Thompson? That's what I'm confused about. That's what I said. What if Tristan Thompson's on the court with Isaiah Thompson? That's what I said.
I said he's not going to play with Love and Thompson at the same time.
I said Love. I didn't say Love. I said Tristan Thompson and Isaiah Thomas. What does Love have to do with that conversation?
Regardless, you move him away from the basket.
Tristan Thompson can't.
Isaiah Thomas
who's following Tristan Thompson away from the basket? He can't do nothing away from the basket.
So when Kyrie was scoring, what was Tristan Thompson last year?
Right there. Catching offensive rebounds if he missed. Right or wrong. Was he not?
So Kyrie is a jump shooter or a slasher?
He's both.
And Isaiah is what?
He's both.
Okay. All right,
there's a difference. Kyrie Irving don't need a pick.
What?
Kyrie Irving don't need a pick.
And Isaiah could go one-on-one with anybody.
Nah, he's not Kyrie Irving. You're bugging.
Nobody said he was Kyrie Irving.
He's not going one-on-one as well as... He's not going to get... He's not going to get... Y'all going to see. If you... When they beat Chicago in the fourth quarter, 90% of the time he came up, they ran the pick and roll.
90%? What proof shows that?
You want me to Google it?
Do that. Show me where it stays.
We're on top of that now. We did the East. We had a long, extensive conversation about the East. We have 2 more topics left. We're going to do the Western Conference.
Western Conference, OKC, Golden State. It ends there. In my opinion.
Well, when you do an Eastern Conference
preview,
OKC and Golden State.
When you do a Western Conference preview, we let you get away. We let you get away with. Yeah, that's 2 Spurs. When you do that, you have to say the full thing. We said, who do you think is going to make the playoffs from the West? Because the teams in the bottom are an interesting conversation.
Okay,
the bottom, not the top.
Between you guys, who you got? Me, I just think it's about OKC and Golden State.
Well, we understand where you're coming from, but we also have to name the other teams.
Who you got?
Obviously OKC, Golden State, Spurs, the Rockets, Minnesota, Portland.
I don't know about Portland this year, but if Dame Dollar do it, you got to give him his.
Portland can always do it, especially if they got
Damian Lillard and
CJ McCollum. They got like the most underrated guards in the league.
I don't believe in McCollum, but
what did I say? Portland? That's 6. Let's see. What would be 7?
You don't have what's that team?
Now you're interrupting him to ask him about teams that you didn't talk about.
7. So why are you doing a list? I'll be helping him.
But why don't you come up with your own list?
7.
I gave my list.
So why are you talking about teams to him?
Because he was stuck. So
Phoenix. But why would you tell him teams?
So you don't have Memphis.
Memphis.
You don't tell me the percentage, but
I guess
the league, and he led the league in pick and roll scoring last year.
I guess you could say Memphis, but you can see that. That was an eye test. You can see that. But anyway, Memphis. I want to pick Memphis, but then it's like
you picked Phoenix, bro.
I did pick Phoenix.
That's a good. All right, that's your dark horse.
You don't have Lonzo Ball Lakers.
No, I don't.
They're rebuilding. They're trying to figure out what they're gonna do first.
Okay.
With what they have.
You don't have the Lakers.
What are we doing? Are we naming our 8 teams then talking, or are we just talking?
He's naming 2. He's changing the.
I can change the list.
You did. You're not. You have to pick your playoff teams. I don't understand why it's that hard.
And the Clippers are 8. I picked the Clippers as 8.
Okay. I thought we were naming our 18, then discussing it.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
I named my 18.
Okay. Chris, you named your 8?
Not in. I got Golden State, Houston, OKC, Spurs, Portland, Denver,
that's interesting.
Pelicans, and
so you think people want to say, hey, yeah, 18? Man, just told them.
Yes, they do want to hit 18. That's a
playoff
preview.
Denver, that's good.
Denver's going to be
good. I have to predict the 18. You got a problem,
actually,
bro.
I'll take the Clippers out.
I told you this.
Phoenix 8.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Facts.
So, yeah, that's my list.
So I got Golden State, Spurs, OKC. Portland, I guess. Memphis, I'm gonna give them the benefit out. New Orleans, I'm gonna give them the benefit out. And Denver, I could say. Denver has an interesting team.
Yeah, Denver. That bottom is gonna be interesting.
And then
one more.
I don't know. Depending on what they can pull up, I'll go with the Baby Lakers.
I'll go
with the Baby Lakers.
Ooh.
Lopez is a...
Can I name my 18? You just got scared.
Oh, okay.
I thought you just want to name 2 as well.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I got Golden State, OKC, Golden State, OKC, Golden State, OKC.
Alright, time out. Alright, hold on. Alright, forget that. Alright, before everybody... Why do you give OKC so much praise right away?
Before seeing them play, of course.
Because they got 3 superstars, and I believe.
Do you think Melo is still a superstar?
Absolutely.
What? Okay. So
Well,
how much superstars do you think is in the league?
Huh?
How much superstars is in the league?
There's a lot of superstars in the league.
So there's all of the superstars.
I think it's almost one per team.
What?
Superstars?
I think it's almost one per team at this point.
Denver don't have a superstar.
I said almost. That's I said almost. It's almost
Phoenix
one per
don't
team.
have one.
Phoenix, no.
Phoenix not yet. Phoenix
I
is on the
think
brink.
there's
don't have
only.
one.
I think.
But it still balances out when you look at the teams with 2 superstars. So it's not just 5 superstars in the NBA.
Yeah,
I think, but everybody got their own. Well, that's a topic in itself.
Right,
Everybody got
do
their
you
own.
consider LaMarcus Aldridge a superstar?
No,
Why not?
he's not a superstar.
Do you consider Kevin?
Was he a superstar in Portland? Do you think he was a superstar in Portland? Not a superstar?
Absolutely, he
Never a
wasn't.
superstar.
How?
What is a superstar?
Yeah, what is a superstar?
Because I think there's a tiers. I think that you
I
got an
don't
all-star
think he
level.
was a superstar for
Why was he
I
not a
think
superstar?
I think superstars are only the top 10 players in the league. My personal opinion.
So, all right. So who?
Only the top 10
Okay,
players
I
are
agree.
superstars. Me.
So
Top 10
there's only.
superstars.
So you
Think
tell me
about
there's 10 superstars?
Think
I think
about
it's
it. There
only
was
10.
times where LaMarcus Aldridge wasn't playing good, and
'Cause I
Lillard
think that
bailed him
there's
out.
tiers.
And Lillard won the game for
But
him.
that happened.
And
That's
Lillard was
the point
a
of having.
first-year,
That's the
second-year
point of
player.
having 2
And he wasn't a
superstars.
star.
So
I think
He
that
wasn't
there's a
a star at
difference
that
between.
point.
I think that there's a
So-
difference between star and superstar.
So-
He wasn't a star at
I
that
think there's
point.
only
He won
difference.
Rookie of the Year,
I
no?
think there's a difference between star and superstar.
He wasn't a superstar though.
This is a good argument though. What makes you a superstar?
Yeah. What's the criteria of that? What's the criteria of a superstar?
I think superstars is when you can be by yourself and lead a team to be a good team.
What is a good team in your mind? Making
the
playoffs?
playoffs.
So that means it got to be 16 superstars because 16 teams make the league.
But by yourself,
Okay,
I said.
all right, and
But
it's
there's
teams.
no- it's
Hold
not-
on, it's team. Hold on.
Mhm.
It's teams that have, like Goon said, like say Denver makes it to the playoffs now, right?
Which they do.
They have no superstar, right?
They have no superstars, but they,
Technically, so but then your
Hawks- the Hawks make the
your
playoffs.
definition
Hawks
contradicts
make the
itself.
but that's
Hawks
not
made
the
the
only reason.
So,
I'm
no,
not-
that's also break that
That's all-
that one
that's-
reason
that's-
that one reason
But that's-
contradicts
so
itself.
that's one. but
That's one reason. So that's
that
what I'm
was
saying.
one
Name
reason.
other
That's not
reasons.
the
I'm
whole
just saying. No, I didn't say that's the
No,
whole reason.
that's-
But that
that's
first
one
reason,
part.
that first reason contradicts itself. So you got to continue. 'Cause if it makes sense, no,
Sure.
that contradicts itself. That's what I'm saying. So what's the next one?
I think having cachet, I think having a global brand, all of that stuff.
Global
goes
brand
into-
nothing to do with being superstar. What does that
Why-
have to do with your
why
style
would
of
you
play?
think? Why would I'm not? It's not just super to me. Everybody got what is when you somebody think you say superstar. I'm not just talking about talent wise. I'm talking
Oh,
about your impact
we
as well.
we talk about just talent.
I'm talking about
So do you
Nothing
think
with your
that there's a
brand.
tier? You think that there's a tier?
Talent wise,
Yeah.
your talent transcends. Period.
So
You're just somebody that the defense has to pay attention to. Like you cannot be on
you
the floor.
Don't you
Nobody
think
looks
there's
at
Don't
tiers?
you
Don't you
think
think
there's
there's a
a
difference?
So if you're saying-
Don't you think there's a difference between star and
Yeah,
But
superstar?
talking about, if you're
double
saying,
team
if you're saying
maybe
that,
even
but
a
that's
triple team.
another thing. If you're talking global brand,
You
it's
can
a
manage
lot
triple
of
teams.
people with global brand. Because remember, you have international players that's not from here, and you wouldn't consider them
But they
superstars.
also, but they
That's
also have
still
to fall into the other criteria.
But-
But what I'm saying
But
is,
I'm saying the first
but
criteria.
my question is,
your
don't
criteria
you
gotta
think it's different?
even out.
Don't you think it's a difference between star and superstar?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you name a player that you think is a star and name a player that you think is a superstar,
So who did you say?
I think as a Kevin
you said
Durant,
it's a-
I think as a Kevin Durant is a superstar. I think Kyle Lowry is a star. I think that's how you. I think Bradley Beal star, James Harden superstar, something like that.
So-
That's I think it's only 10.
I would say Kevin Durant superstar, John Wall star.
John Wall star.
John Wall's not a superstar.
Nah,
I wouldn't say
Why
at
not?
this
Why
moment.
not yet.
I wouldn't say at this
Why
moment.
not?
He
almost
led
there.
his team to the playoffs,
I
what, 3
wouldn't say-
times?
He's
I wouldn't
almost
say at
there,
this
but he's
moment.
not there.
Well,
yet.
why not?
How?
He's
My
not-
my thing is the top 10 players.
He has
I
a.
think
He has.
that's
Come on. All right. Based on. All right. Based on.
I
All right.
don't
Based on.
think
All
John
right.
Wall's
All right.
superstar.
Mine is.
Yeah.
Who the top 10?
Yeah, because mine is.
Well, yeah, that's another.
We're talking about
No, who's your top 10?
We're not
We're
gonna-
not
we're
there
not
right now.
No,
Who's your
no,
top
we're
10?
not-
based
we're not
on.
there right
Come
now.
on. Based
your
on
top
your.
10?
That's why
Hold
you're-
on.
that's why you're breaking it up.
Based on your
You have to
criteria,
break it up.
how is John Wall not a superstar?
He's not in my
He
top 10.
global brand. He has his own sneaker.
He's not in my top 10.
I'm just saying but mine is.
It's not just
you
10
just said you
superstars
have
in
more
the
than
NBA.
you said you
But
have.
that's my opinion.
But I'm saying you just said you have more than one
Alright, but it's
criteria.
not 10
So
superstars.
alright, so
in the-
point blank,
So,
your criteria is top 10. That's it.
you're telling me the
I
Greek,
think that
the
that's
Greek
the
Freak
biggest
isn't a superstar?
That's the biggest thing.
No.
Why not?
Yeah.
Who?
He's not a
Who you
superstar.
said?
Greek
Not
Freak isn't a
yet.
superstar? Why not?
Ooh, I
Not
think
yet.
he is.
Why not?
He's not a superstar
Why,
yet.
why you don't
How
think
is he not a
I think
superstar?
Milwaukee hasn't gone anywhere yet.
Going where though? There's nowhere to go in the East. The
Well,
playoffs is
some-
there.
some of
You
them
can
where
you
to
can
go in the
advance. You
playoffs.
can advance without beating
You have to
Cleveland.
win.
You can
win
advance
something.
without beating Cleveland.
You
You
have
can
to do
advance.
something.
If you talking about now, if you talking about winning something, you're erasing James Harden.
Good
You
point.
erase how?
Good point.
No,
What
I
did
said
Jay Carter win?
you have to go.
Compare him
I
to the
didn't
Greek
say
Freak.
something.
Compared to the Greek Freak.
I didn't say
Compared to the
I said
Greek
No,
going
compared to
somewhere.
winning. I win what
Compared to
though?
the-
I said going somewhere.
Going to
I didn't
going
say-
to the conference. Going
He
to
went
the
to a conference final.
and didn't show up.
And he led the team.
And didn't show up.
You can say he didn't show up, he led the team.
He went there.
But didn't show up.
He led the
What's
team.
the point of getting to the dance?
He was the man.
Wait, time out.
He was the man when he was coming off the
He
bench.
didn't
for the
show
Thunder.
up.
Didn't they lose
He was
4
the man when he had his whole team.
4-1. They lost 4-1.
Okay, but that's showing up.
Yeah, they lost to the better team. One game,
and then in the closeout game, he had 13 turnovers.
Yeah, he's bad.
Yeah. So the Greek Freak's not a
The first-
superstar. Wait, talking about. So now, hold on.
Where was the Greek Freak at? Watching that, right?
Talking about. He went to
He was at home watching that, right?
The Greek Freak made the first round last year, right?
He couldn't.
And they lost. He
what
was
happened-
arguably his second best player.
Wait.
Right?
What happened to the Bucks when they started backing up and letting him shoot?
He can't shoot.
Exactly.
That was the criteria.
The
But talking about that was the
Bucks-
time.
we
That was
are-
the time.
hold on.
That was the knock on LeBron James.
we
He
not
made the
staying on
finals.
top.
They shut it down.
Oh,
This
he
is
made
one
the
of the
finals?
rules that
Hold
we're
on.
not
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Somebody's living off. We're not staying on
What?
top.
Beasley already? Goddamn.
That's Beasley.
Yeah, Mike Beasley. After all this shit.
What was your expectations for Houston last year?
For Houston?
Yeah, last year.
Wait, time. We're not
So
staying
Ask
on
me my
topic.
question. Hold on. What was
We're
your
not
expectations
staying
for
on
Houston last
topic.
time?
I wanted Houston to do something in the playoffs because Harden was the MVP candidate.
But how far you thought they was gonna go last year?
I thought at least the conference final they could have. They could have gotten to
They
the conference
should've.
final.
Yeah, so you thinking they should have got there? And
They
what was your
But I
expectation?
also thought the Spurs should have
What
got
was
there.
your-
They played each other. So
What was your expectation for the Milwaukee Bucks last year?
Milwaukee Bucks? I
Yeah.
didn't expect much from them.
All right,
But they made the playoffs, so
So-
okay.
Well,
you had to
what is
see
it?
that.
Well, first
You
of all,
talking about
first of
somebody's
all,
a superstar.
you didn't say
He's a
much.
superstar.
I was not. I don't get that.
How is he a superstar?
Because he carried his team to the East, to the playoffs. Regardless of that,
He carried his team
That's
to the
what
East to the
I've been
playoffs.
saying
That
this
makes him a
before.
He
superstar.
lost-
Everybody
he
has
lost-
the-
he-
That
he
makes him a
lost-
superstar.
And he lost
He
his
carried his
second
team
best
to the
player.
Alright, can I
He
ask you-
lost his second best player. Every
I
year
think
he
that's
loses
a-
his second best player.
can I ask you-
Every
I
year
think
he
we
loses
just
his
have
second best
totally
player.
different.
Can I ask you a question?
different
Can I
criteria.
ask you a question?
Sure.
Who's the better player, Carmelo or Greek Freak?
A better player?
Yeah.
Greek Freak.
And where do you have so Carmelo is what? Just a star or a
Yeah.
superstar?
I don't
think
think
he's
Melo's
still a
a
superstar.
But
I don't think he's a superstar no more.
he has the
I don't think
accolades
Melo's
that
a
you he has the
superstar.
accolades that
Not
you
right
said
now,
you
he's
need.
not a
He
superstar.
But
went
why
to the conference
I don't think
finals.
he's a superstar.
Why he's not a superstar?
Melo's not a superstar.
Been
Why
to
not?
the wait, so you think just because
Melo's
he was
not
a
taking
superstar back
nobody
then?
anywhere.
you
Time out.
still-
James Harden went to the conference finals 3 years ago.
Yeah, but that Carmelo was 10 years ago.
What do you-
Damn
It doesn't matter. He
That-
went-
that's
No,
a
that's a
long
superstar.
time.
Melo.
That's a long time.
Melo went to the
Melo's
playoffs.
not a
Come on,
superstar.
Melo made to the playoffs. How many years consecutively?
I don't remember. I don't know.
He
He's a
didn't.
rookie.
He didn't miss. He didn't miss the. He didn't miss.
Until he went to the Knicks, right?
Until his second year in the Knicks, because he made his first year in New York. So he went to the playoffs
And then he's
consecutively
te-
for like 10,
You
12
don't
years.
think Melo is
10
not
years.
at all?
No, he made the first 2 years in New York because he made it. in
Okay,
12.
so that means
But
he
you-
consistently
that was
made it to the
Saiyans.
playoffs.
But
He
you
consistently
can't-
made it to the playoffs 12 years straight.
But you don't think that
And
that's
you're gonna sit
tailing
there?
off? You don't think that his career is kind of
Listen,
No, it's
Greek
based
Freak
on
is
it's a you
superstar
can't blame
title.
you can't
I'm
blame
asking. Is
you
this
can't
his age
blame
and
not
attrition?
having a team.
He had superstar
Who he
talent.
had in New York?
He's not a superstar
He's a
yet.
superstar. Go.
No, he's not a superstar yet.
Okay.
Why? Because
But
of the team he plays on?
I don't think
No,
he's a superstar.
because he
I mean, I
has-
said I do. I agree. I disagree with him.
No, because he hasn't put in the work yet.
But not because of the reasons that y'all
He
saying.
hasn't put in the work like what?
Put in the work as
How
far as
many good years?
going somewhere.
How many good years Kawhi Leonard?
Like, let
had?
him do
how,
something. Staying
How,
on
how
top.
many good years Kawhi Leonard had?
Y'all are off topic.
Good years?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stop it.
The last 3
Why
years.
are you stopping?